Possibly the only subject more talked about than the weather on the Thompson Rivers University campus is the parking situation. For many students, the high cost and low availability are the most frustrating elements. Many students become quite creative in their attempts to avoid paying the high daily rate of $5. Across the street from campus, by the Upper College Heights building is one popular spot. Regardless of the threat of parking tickets, students also frequently park at Superstore, the strip mall across the street, and the Tournament Capital Center. Other students simply don't pay and park on campus regardless, knowing that getting caught with a ticket once a week is still only on par with paying for 5 days of parking.
The most frustrating thing about paying for parking on campus is that even after I pay, the distance I have to walk is basically like walking off campus. If you come after 9:20, you can forget about finding a decent spot.
The parking on campus really bugs me. There's a lack of space for students, and the occasional ticket still costs less than buying a season pass.
I hardly ever pay for parking. I'd rather take the $25 parking ticket.
Recently, it has been reported by the Omega that steps are being suggested to improve current parking policies. This includes a reduced 4-hour rate, a reduced rate in the unpopular end lot, and increased parking spaces reserved for carpoolers.
Increasing the amount of carpool spaces would make so much more sense because carpooling to school with my roommates would reduce all of our prices and reduce the amount of parking spaces that we need on campus.
Yeah, the university needs to take into account the student budget. It's already expensive enough with high tuitions. I don't live on a bus route, so it isn't practical for me.
It would make more sense for them to reduce the rates in the end lot. It's underused because no one wants to walk that far to class.
For many students, the idea of these improvements are extremely positive. However, whether changes will be implemented remains to be seen. Meanwhile, there are many creative and resourceful students who are finding their own means to park their vehicles while on campus.